Russian President Vladimir Putin met Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh at the Kremlin. Defense Minister of Russia Andrei Belousov also took part in the meeting. The visuals released by the Kremlin shows Singh meeting Putin in a high-stakes meeting, although Kremlin has not yet specified the issues discussed between the two leaders. The interaction underscored the ongoing diplomatic dialogues between Russia and India. Arriving in Moscow on Monday night, the defense minister was warmly received by top officials, including Russian Deputy Defense Minister Alexander Fomin and India's ambassador to Russia. His itinerary reflects the seriousness of the visit, from commissioning a state-of-the-art guided missile frigate, the INS Tushil, into the Indian Navy, to paying tribute at Moscow's iconic Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The defense dialogue is of immense importance as India and Russia share a special and privileged strategic partnership. From cutting-edge military hardware to joint ventures, this partnership has been the backbone of India's defense capabilities. The outcome of Rajnath Singh's meeting with President Putin could influence cooperation across air, land and sea domains. And for more on that, our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Sitan Sibol, has sent us this report.
The Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is in Russia, and earlier today he met the Russian President Vladimir Putin and also held talks with his counterpart. Earlier we saw he visiting Kaliningrad for the commissioning of INS Tushil, which is a frigate which has been built by the Russians for the Indian Navy. Now, India-Russia defense relationship is a strong one, and we know that the Russians are playing an important role when it comes to India's Make in India defense program. But essentially, the key focus was the meeting between the Indian minister and the Russian president. This is part of the high-level engagement from the Indian side. Earlier this year, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Russia 2 times, first for a bilateral visit and then to attend the BRICS summit. Next year, we know that the Russian president is expected to travel to India for the annual India-Russia summit. But by and large, while both the countries have a strong relationship, and this is a relationship which has several pillars, including defense, India's focus is also on reducing the trade deficit with the Russians, given the increase in amount of energy India has been doing from the Russian side. Siddhant Sibal for WION from Tallinn, Estonia.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.